Hello, friends and family. In these days, some feel isolated, separated, perhaps all alone. It makes me think of speaking about a subject that most all have dealt with at some point in life. Though we learn there is always hope through faith. That subject is abandonment. Abandonment is said to be a wound that is hardest to heal. It is painful when there are times that others are not there when we thought they should be. St. Paul was no stranger to this. In Paul's second letter to Timothy, he reflects on his job as a messenger of Jesus at a time when he was on trial for his life in the city of Rome. His work as a preacher and a church leader got him locked up and put in a Roman prison. And there was no one there. No one showed up in his hour of need. Paul writes the following to Timothy: "Do your best to come to me soon, for Demas, in love with this present world, has deserted me and gone to Thessalonica. Crescens has gone to Galatia, Titus to Dalmatia. Luke alone is with me. Get Mark and bring him with you, for he is very useful to me in ministry. Tychicus I have sent to Ephesus. At my first defense, no one came to stand by me, but all deserted me. May it not be charged, though, against them, but the Lord stood by me and strengthened me, so that through me the message might be fully proclaimed and all the Gentiles might hear it. So I was rescued from the lion's mouth. The Lord will rescue me from every evil deed and bring me safely into his heavenly kingdom. To him be the glory forever and ever. Amen." Many can relate to the idea of feeling let down. What do we do when we feel abandoned? We might crumble in despair, harden in resentment, even lash out in anger. And yet Paul does none of these things. At the most vulnerable place in his life, Paul shows us something amazing. A way of viewing our troubles that bring us comfort. A way that leads to peace rather than despair. Leads to grace rather than resentment of others. And leads to love rather than anger. This last letter of Paul shows one who is facing trouble, betrayal, and even death, and yet is determined to face it all with the knowledge that God is by his side. This is a truth that can change how we face every circumstance in our lives. The song that comes to mind to me today is "Stand By Me." "Stand By Me" is a song originally performed in 1961 by American singer-songwriter Ben E. King. It was written by King, Jerry Lieber, and Mike Stoller. And according to King, the title "Stand By Me" was inspired by a spiritual written by Sam Cooke and J.W. Alexander called "Stand By Me, Father," in which the message is derived from Psalm 46. Psalm 46 says, "God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way, and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. Though its waters roar and foam, the mountains quake with their surging." In the song "Stand By Me," the writers say, if the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand stand by me. This version we're about to play for you, done by several musicians with lots of heart and soul and joy, begins with Mr. Roger Ridley, who with so much heartfelt gratitude says at the beginning of the song, no matter who you are, no matter where you go in your life, at some point you're going to need somebody to stand by you. Now the question is, when do we have the opportunity to stand by someone? That is, when God provides the opportunity and calls upon us to stand by another and we answer the call. And when we do, we may just be there, called by God, to stand with someone He loves dearly, just as He loves us all.
This song says, no matter who you are, no matter where you go in your life, at some point you're going to need somebody to stand by you. Oh yeah, oh my darling, stand by me. No matter who you are, no matter where you go in life, you gon' need somebody to stand by you. No matter how much money you got, all the friends you got, you gon' need somebody to stand by you.
When the night has come and the land is dark and that moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't shed one tear. Just as long as your people come and stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
Oh, stand by me. Come on, stand by me. Yeah. Oh, when that sky that we look upon, when she tumble and fall on
y'all.
And alone is the only light we'll see.
I won't be afraid.
La la la.
I won't be afraid. Not as long, not as long as you, yeah, stand by me. Hey, yeah. Thank you, thank you.